This is Lakshmi Arvinda. Today we are going to see chapter number 9, Rational Numbers. You already know about the fractions, children. Like that only we are going to see the rational numbers also. Almost all addition, arithmetic operations and all will be like that only, children. Now we will see first from the first what and all number systems we are having. First, if we'll see the natural numbers, which will be denoted by using the capital N. These are also called as a counting numbers. It will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Next one is whole numbers. Whole numbers which will start from the 0. Means if you add 0 for the natural numbers, then you will get the whole numbers. Next one, integers. Both negative numbers and whole numbers. Means if we are have whole numbers, it will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No? So if you add negative numbers like -1, -2, -3 and all, for that whole numbers you will get the integers. Then here in the three cases also, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, only you can see the numbers which is completed. The complete numbers like a 3 or 4 or -3 or -4. If I want to, suppose if I want to show that half part or else some which is incomplete, not a fully completed thing, then which number set I have to use? For that we are going to have a rational numbers. Rational numbers means which will be in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. P and Q are integers, means either positive or negative. Integers means even 0 also it is there. So can we have a Q as 0, denominator 0? If it is there in the denominator, there is no meaning, no? So we will write P and Q are integers, but Q should not be equals to 0. Okay, next. Here we can see that chart, how it will be. The natural numbers and natural numbers plus 0, we will get whole numbers. Here the natural numbers and then natural numbers plus 0, we will get whole numbers. Then whole numbers, natural numbers plus 0 is a whole numbers, and if we'll add for the whole numbers, now the integers, means if we'll add negative numbers for the whole numbers, then we will get integers. Then rational numbers which will be having a red circle, big circle, which will be having natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, all also we will call it as a rational numbers. How it is? As I told you already, what is the explanation I given for you? The rational number should be in the form of P by Q. Then how an integer will be a rational number, how a natural number will be a rational number. How it will be means, for example, if I will take the natural number 4, then I can write this as 4 by 1. 4 by 1 is nothing but 4 only, no? So here we can see that each and every natural number also we can express in the form of P by Q. So we will consider it as a rational number. So we can say that all natural numbers, whole numbers and integers also a rational number, but vice versa, means but the reciprocal is not correct. All the rational numbers is not a integers, all the rational numbers is not a whole numbers, all the rational numbers is not a natural numbers. Next one, rational. Why we need a rational number? As I told you already, if we will see, any completed numbers can be represented by using a natural or whole or integers. If it is incompleted something, see here. If we will see here, how much farther did Megha walk than Sushant? Here, how much farther did Megan walk than Susan? Here both are there. Totally the distance between here Susan run 2 by 3 mile and Megan run 5 by 4 mile. Usually if it is in a whole numbers like 2 mile, 3 mile, 4 mile, like that we will represent Susan is a 4 miles. But if it is in a fractions like means some incomplete part, not fully whole. Then how we can represent? Means by using these rational numbers. Okay, this is the need of the rational number. Next one, as we already discussed, what is meant by rational numbers? Rational numbers is a numbers which will be in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equals to 0. Next one, children. Here, if we'll see the P by Q form means we can observe that two numbers in between a line and up one number, down one number. So this P is called as a numerator and the Q is called as a denominator. This and all things we already know, children. We learnt in a where fractions chapter. Next one, equivalent rational numbers. Even this concept also we know. What is meant by equivalent rational numbers? Means if we will take any rational number, like here first example is minus 5 by 7. If we will divide that rational number numerator and denominator with the same number, or if we will multiply the rational number, given rational number numerator and denominator with the same number, then we will get the result is the equivalent rational number to the given rational number. Okay, for example, if we'll see minus 5 by 7. Now here both numerator and denominator I am multiplying with the 2. So here this is called as a, so here this result, whatever we got here, minus 10 by 14 is called as a equivalent rational number to the minus 5 by 7. In the same way, even we can divide and get the equivalent rational number. If we will see 40 by 80 in the example 2, down example, here 40 by 80 is divided with 2. So, whenever we will divide with the 2, we got 20 by 40. So, 40 by 80 and 20 by 40 both are called as a equivalent, is nothing but equal rational numbers. The numerator and denominator are looking different, but the value of the rational number will be the same. Okay, next one, positive rational numbers and negative rational numbers. Here children, positive and negative, how we will decide? In an easy way I will say for you. First one is, whenever we are doing division process, how we will learn, see, division means we will be having the two numbers, one number divided by another number. I told you, if you will remember, if both also positive or negative, if both also positive or negative, then the resultant is also a positive. Both also having the same sign, we will consider it as a positive. If both are in different sign, like a plus and minus or minus and plus, then the result will be minus. Same way here also concept, that is, we will be having a numerator and denominator. If both numerator and denominator having the same sign, then we will call it as a positive rational number. Then if we are having both numerator and denominator both are opposite sign, means different sign, one is positive, one is negative, one is negative, one is positive, like opposite sign, then we will consider it as a negative rational number. Next one, here we can see the example 3 by 2, 4 by 5 are the positive, and minus 3 by 2, minus 4 by 5. Here we can observe only one is having the negative sign. So entire will be the consider as a negative only. Next one, if we will take 0 also will be there in a rational numbers, but 0 we will not consider as a either a negative or positive. It's a neutral number. And also children, whenever we are comparing two rational numbers also, this positive and negative will make a big role, will play a big role. What is that means? As we know already, positive is always greater than the negative. Means positive rational numbers is always greater than the negative, even a 0. Means if you are having a some 2 rupees, positive 2 rupees, then whoever is not having any money, that is zero balance, and also who is having negative balance, with them both also you are the greater. Means positive is greater than the negative and the zero. Whenever we will take the negative rational numbers which is less than the zero, and also positive rational numbers. Even if we'll see the number line, we know that integer number line 0 this side positive and this side negative. So even if we'll see the rational numbers also, we are going to use this integer number line only, but we will do some partition for the number line. So here if we will see this number line here, if we'll go towards the right side, we will get a greater values. If we'll go towards the left side, then we will get a smaller values. Next one, rational numbers on a number line. This is also very easy, children. What is the first thing is, if we will take the rational numbers, first to plot it, first we should come to know what is the integer number line. As we know already, integer number line will be having a 0 in the middle, and then positive side, and then negative side. Now I am going to show you positive side. See here, this is the positive side. If we will extend this line this side, no, we will get -1, -2 and so on. Now if we'll see, now we are going to plot or represent 3/4 on the number line. Here what we have to do means, first we have to see what is the denominator of the number, rational number. The denominator is here 4. So we have to consider units, means 0 to 1 as 1 unit, 1 to 2 as 1 unit. Same with this side, if we'll come to see, that means negative side also 0 to -1 1 unit, -1 to -2 1 unit, like that each and every whole number to whole number we will consider as a single unit. Now what is our denominator? 4. So based on the denominator, each and every unit should be divided into that many parts. Okay, here 4 is the denominator. So we have to divide each and every unit into 4 parts. Here we can see 0 to 1 is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. Again 1 to 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts. If the denominator is 5 children, then we have to divide if it is a 5, then we have to divide each and every unit into 5 parts. If it is a 6 in the denominator, then we have to divide into 6 parts. If it is a 2 in the denominator, we have to divide it into 2 parts. Like that, based on the denominator, we have to divide each and every one into the parts. After dividing, first one 3/4. Means the denominator is 4. So each and every unit is divided into 4 parts. Now that 4 parts, now we have to consider the numerator. Now we have to count and go the numerator. How much it is there here? 3. So each and every part we should count and go. So 3 means from the 0 we have to start 1, 2, 3. This is our rational number. If it is 7/4, then we have to count and go 1, 2 from the 0 only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is our rational number 7/4. If I am having a 5/4, after dividing into the 4 parts, then we have to count and go numerator, that is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our rational number 5/4. Like this we have to represent rational numbers on the number line. Now what is meant by rational numbers in a standard form? Here we are having two things children. First one is the denominator should not be a negative. It should be a positive. If it is a negative here also, we have to send it into a numerator. And one more is, it should be a final simplest form. Simplest form in the sense, for example, I am having 4/6. Here 4/6 still 2 is there, common factor for 4 and 6. So we can cancel with the 2. 2 2s are 2 3s are. So we will get 2 by 3. For the 2 by 3, is there any another common factor which we can cancel? No. So this 2 by 3 is called as a final simplest form of the 4 by 6. Okay, so there will be no further factors, common factors for the 2 by 3. So it should be in a final simplest form of the rational number. Means numerator and denominator should not have any further common factors. Means the HCF of both should be 1. Then we will call it as a rational numbers in a standard form. The two rules are, the first rule is the denominator should be positive, and the second one is the numerator and denominator should not have any common factors other than 1. Next one, comparison between the two rational numbers. How we have to compare two rational numbers? Usually children, if we are having two rational numbers, I am having one easy method. Only 2 if it is there, then we can follow this method. Okay. And before method we will apply, first we have to see the positive and negative. If, as we know already, positive is always greater than the 0 and negative is always less than the 0 and positive, and 0 is greater than the negative and less than the positive. This is the thing. So first we have to see whether it's a positive or negative. By using that only, if they are having different signs, no, by using that only we can say whether which is greater, which is smaller. Then if both also positive or else both also negative, then children, we have to see for the denominators. This is one method, and I will show you one more method which will be little easy. If we are having 2 only, we can apply. What is that means? For example, I am having 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. Which is greater, which is smaller? What is that means? Very easy method children. Just to do the cross multiplication. That is, see, 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. So always we have to start cross multiplication from this numerator to this denominator, from next one this denominator to this numerator. So first 2 5s are 10 this side, this numerator to this denominator 10. Next 3 4s are 12 this side. Now which is greater? 10 12 is the greater and 10 is the smaller. So same symbol we can use here also. That is 2 by 3 is smaller than the 4 by 5. Whenever we are having two rational numbers, this is the best method and easy method which we can apply. But cross multiplication always used to start from the first numerator to the second denominator. We will place first, and then second denominator to first numerator we will place second. Okay. Then comparison of two rational numbers. Here one more method I am going to show. What is that means? First we will see what is the denominators of the two rational numbers. Yes, if the two rational numbers are having the same denominator like rational numbers or like fractions, then we will compare the numerators. No, if both the rational numbers are having the different denominators, then we have to take the LCM for both the rational numbers. After taking the LCM, then we have to go for after taking the LCM, we have to equalize the denominators. Then we have to go for comparison of the numerators. Here I will show you with the example. First one. Here, this is inserting. I'll show you example. See the same example, 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. Here both the denominators are different. So first we have to take the LCM. LCM also children, 3 and 5 there is no common factors. Directly we can take LCM as 15. 5 3s are 15. Now we have to equalize both the denominators as 15. How we can equalize? Means by taking the equivalent fractions by multiplying with one number. To get the here 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. To get the denominator 15, what should be multiplied for the 2 by 3? That is 5 by 5. So we will get 10 by 15, comma, 4 by 5 should be multiplied with 3 by 3. So we will get 12 by 15. Now we will do the comparison. That is, we got 1 is 10 by 15, one more 12 by 15. So now the denominators are same. So we can compare the numerators. If we'll see the numerators, here 10 which is less and 12 which is greater. So automatically 10 by 15 is lesser than the 12 by 15. Next one, children, inserting two rational numbers between two rational numbers. Here how we have to insert. For example, if I want to insert in between 2 by 7 and 5 by 7. How many? 10. So multiply both the fractions with 10 by 10. Here you have to observe that both also like fractions, children, means like rational numbers, both also having the same denominator. Okay, so if I will multiply with 10 by 10, we will get 20 by 70, 50 by 70. Then we can insert many rational numbers like 20 to 50. So many are there. Like 20 by 70 and 50 by 70. In between 21 by 70, 22 by 70, 23 by 70, like that till 50 we can write. And we in that 30 mostly we can insert, but in that any 10 we will select, because we want to insert only 10. No, any 10 we will select. Now we will see exercise 9.1. First one, list 5 rational numbers between -1 and 0. Here also children 5 we have to insert. So here also what I will do means, both the denominator means there is no denominator at all. So commonly I will take as a 1 as a denominator. So I will multiply with 10 by 10. Both the rational numbers multiply with 10 by 10. Then I will get minus 10 by 10 and 0 by 10. So 0 by 10 to minus 10 by 10, how many are there? Minus 9 by 10, minus 8 by 10, means the numerator only we are changing. In between 0 and minus 10, what and all will come? 0 and minus 10. What and all numbers will come? That is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, like that. This all will come under 0 and minus 10. No? So this and all divided by the common denominator 10, 10, 10. 10. So this and all will be in between these two rational numbers, but we want only 5. So pick any 5. That is your wish. Next one, minus 4 by 5 and minus 2 by 3. Here if you will observe children, we are having the different denominators. Okay, so we cannot take the numerators blindly. So first we have to equalize the denominators. To equalize the denominators, multiply here 5, here 3. So usually children, first 5 3s are 15, that is the denominator. So if you will multiply minus, here directly it is there. First I will explain in between the steps. See, minus 4 by 5, if you will multiply 3 by 3, we will get minus 12 by 15. Next, minus 2 by 3, if we will multiply with 5 by 5, then we will get minus 10 by 15. So here we will get minus 12 by 15, minus 10 by 15. Now we got the same rational numbers. Now we have to insert 5. Means after getting this, multiply both the fractions into a single number. Now we will multiply. Already 2 difference it is there in between. Only 2 we will get, that is 11 and 12, in between minus 11 is there. So I will multiply both also with 3 by 3 or 4 by 5. 4 also you can take children, nothing will be happen. So I took 3 by 3. Finally I will get minus 12 by 3 by 3, means that is combinedly they written here minus 36 by 45 and here minus 30 by 45. Now in between 30 to 36, how many are there? That minus 31, minus 32, minus 33, minus 34, minus 35. So divided by 45 is the common. These all are the numbers which we can insert between the two rational numbers. Next one. Question number 2. Write 4 more rational numbers in each of the following patterns. 4 more rational numbers in the pattern. So first, if I want to continue the pattern, first I have to find what is the relationship between that pattern. If we will see, first one, minus 3 by 5, and the second one, minus 6 by 10. So what is the pattern? What is the increment pattern? In the numerator, here minus 3, here minus 6. So what should be multiplied or divided to get the minus 6? It should be 2. Isn't it? So minus 3 into 2, minus 6. Next one, if we will see the next one, same way 2. If we'll do, we will get 10. So minus 3 by 5 into 2 first. We will get the next number. If we will multiply with the 3, we are getting the next number. If we'll see here, it is 2. Then 3 by 3. If we will multiply with the 4, then we will get the next number. So what will be the next pattern? Next we have to multiply with the 5. Next 6. I think so you understand the pattern, no? So next one is multiply with minus 3 by 5 into 5 by 5. Then minus 15 by 25 means 3 into 5 minus 15, 5 into 5, 25. Next minus 3 by 5 into 6 by 6. Numerator into numerator minus 18 by 5 6 are 30. So like that we will get the next 4 numbers in that pattern. Okay. Next one children, same way. Here the third sum. First minus 1 by 6. The second is 2 by minus 12. So what is the pattern? It is they are following. Here if we'll take the standard form of the 2 by 12 means the denominator should not have a negative. Send it to the numerator. So we will get minus 1 by 6 comma minus 2 by 12. Now what is multiplied to get the minus 2 by 12 is into 2 by 2. Isn't it? So same way the next one we will get if we will multiply with the 3 by 3. So the next number we will get by multiplying with 4 by 4. So next automatically the series will continue as multiply with 5 by 5. Next 6 by 6. Next 7 by 7. Next 8 by 8. Then we will get the resultant fractions or rational numbers. Here they shown, don't get confused, minus 5 by 5. Minus 5 by 5 is nothing but minus will get cancelled, 5 by 5 only, no? So directly we can multiply with 5 by 5 also, no need to be worried. Okay. Next one, give 4 rational numbers equivalent to. Here equivalent rational numbers how we will get, I told you already, by multiplying with the same number both numerator and denominator, or by dividing with the same number both numerator and denominator. So same way first I will take minus 2 by 7 into 4 they are asking. So I will start multiplying with one number. First I will multiply with 2 by 2. Now minus into minus. Minus 2 2s are 4 by 7 2s are 14 over. One more. To get the one more, minus 2 by 7 into 3 by 3. That is minus 6 by 21. Next minus 2 by 7 into 4 by 4. That is minus 8 by 7 4s are 28. Next same. Minus 2 by 7 into 5 by 5. That is minus 10 by 35. Even if I want next number, I can multiply with 6 by 6. If I want one more number, 7 by 7. Like that, if we'll multiply with any number, both numerator and denominator, then we will get the equivalent rational numbers. How many we want, that many numbers we can multiply. Here no need to take again you also 2 or 3 or 4. You can take another number. Both numerator and denominator should be multiplied. Next one, Draw the number line and represent the following rational numbers on it. Here they are giving first, no, don't get confused. Here fraction 3 by 4, that is 3 by 4, little bit technical error. So 3 by 4 we have to say represent on the number line. I think so this is only the example I explained for you. 3 by 4 means the denominator 4 is there. So each and every unit should be divided into 4 units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 3 is the numerator. So count 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is our 3, plus 3 by 4. The next number is minus 5 by 8. Minus means we have to move towards the negative side. So negative side, here if we'll see 0 to minus 1. So the denominator is 8. So each unit should be divided into 8 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now in that how many units we have to take? The numerator is 5. So 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is our rational number minus 5 by 8. Next one. Which of the following pairs represent same rational numbers? Same rational numbers means the simplest form should be same. Okay, so the first one is minus 7 by 21 and minus 3 by 9. Actually, by seeing this only we can say. What is it? Here one is negative and one is positive. So is it possible to have both are same? No. Negative is always negative, positive is always negative. So it's not showing that, does not represent the same rational number. Next one is minus 16 by 20 and 20 by minus 25. Here both also positive, negative only. So first synonym means first criteria is okay. Next criteria we will find the simplest form. Here by simplest form, one thing is by taking the HCF, highest common factor, we can divide or else we can cancel and go also. Minus 16 by 20. With the 4 table we can cancel. 4 4s are 16, 4 5s are. So minus 4 by 5. This is the simplest form of first one. Second one, 20 by minus 25. This is also with the 4 table. With the 5 table, 5 4s are, 5 5s are. So here the denominator should not have a negative. So I will send, then I will get minus 4 by 5. So here both also minus 4 by 5 only, no? So both also representing the same rational numbers. Values are same but the different numerator and denominator. So these both are showing the same, represent same rational number. Next one, rewrite the following rational numbers in general simplest form. Simplest form means cancellation or else common factor, highest common factor we have to take and we have to cancel. The first one is, here it is in little technical problem. What it is means 25 by 45. Here you can see that 25 by 45, which is the number we are having common factor 25 and 45, 5, isn't it? So both also divide with 25 by 45, divide with 5 and 5. So if you will divide with 5 and 5, the simplest form we will get 5 1s are, 5 5s are, 5 1s are, 5 9s are. We will get 5 by 9. Next one is 44 by 72. Both also can be divided with the 4. So divided by 4, divided by 4. Instead of taking big numbers, even if you want, you can take the 2 also children, small numbers. Like first with the 2 table, 2 22s. 2 2s are, 2 2s are. Here 2 36. Again take with the 2. 2 11s. 11 by 2 18s. So 18. We will get minus is carrying from the first. So minus 11 by 18. Even with the 2, 3 like that simple numbers also you can take. Or else no, the highest common factor we will take at a time. Then you can take highest common factor also. Okay. Next one. Question number 8. fill the boxes with correct symbol. Yes, here I told you the easy method and also one more tough method. First one is minus 5 by 7 and 2 by 3. Here no need to go for methods and all. I told you negative is always less than the positive. See here which is negative, this is positive. So the negative is less than positive. So we will get the 5 minus 5 by 3 is less than the 2 by 3. No need to go for the next procedure. Next one is minus 4 by 5 and minus 5 by 7. Both also negative, children. So we have to follow the procedure. First one is equalizing the denominator. To equalize the denominator, the first fraction multiply with this denominator. Why? Because here actually take LCM and all I told you. Here 5 and 7, no need to take LCM. Both also prime numbers. If you will take the LCM also, 35 you will get. So automatically 4 by 7, to get the 35 as a denominator, what should be multiplied? 7 by 7. 5 7s are 35, no? So 4 by 5 into 7 by 7, we will get minus 4 7s are 28, 5 7s are 35. Next, minus 5 by 7 into 5 by 5. That is, to get the 35, 7 should be multiplied with the 5. So, minus 5 by 7 into 5 by 5, we will get minus 25 by 35. Now we are having minus 28 by 35 and minus 25 by 35. So here both are negative, children. Denominators are same, but we have to compare the numerators. Whenever we are comparing the negative numbers, having more negative is always a lesser number. Even in our lives also, if we are having more negative qualities, then our value will come down. Same way, you are also having more negative is lesser number. So this minus 28 is more negative. So always it will be less than this. Okay. So minus 28 by 35 is lesser than minus 25 by 35. So the actual forms of this as is minus 4 by 5. No? So minus 4 by 5 is lesser than the minus 5 by 7. Next, same way, children, minus 7 by 8 and 14 by minus 16. Here both are having different denominators, but we can take from 14 by minus 16, simplest form we can divide with the 2 7s, 2 8s. So here we will get, or else if we will multiply with this 2 by 2 also, we will get the next form. Okay. So we will get minus 7 by 8 is same, and if this is cancelled with the 2, we will get again minus 7 by 8 here. Both also same, no? So we will use the equal symbol. Next one, which is greater in each of the following? Okay. Here also, children, whatever the procedure we followed here, the same procedure only. In a previous main also we found which is greater, which is smaller, then only we kept that less than or greater than. No, same thing here. Which is greater means only one thing they are asking. Here also say same procedure we are following, equalizing the denominators and going to compare the numerators. Or else one more method also you can use, that as I told you, 2 by 3 and 5 by 2 cross multiplication you can do. 2 2s are 4, 5 3s are 15. So which side is the lesser? This side is the lesser. So 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is less than the 5 by 2. That's what they are showing here also. Or else equalizing the denominator, little long process. Here 2 by 3 and 5 by 2, the denominators are 3 and 2. Both also prime numbers. So the LCM is 6. Now to get the 6, 2 by 3 should be multiplied with 2 by 2. To get the 6 as the denominator, 3 should be multiplied with the 2. So both numerator and denominator should be multiplied with 2 by 2. We will get 4 by 6. Next, 5 by 2 into 3 by 3 means to get the 6 as the denominator, 2 should be multiplied with 3. So both numerator and denominator should be multiplied with 3 by 3. So we will get 15 by 16. So which is the greater here? Greater numerator, 4 is smaller, 15 is greater. So actual forms of 15 by 6 is 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 is greater than 2 by 3, or 2 by 3 is lesser than 5 by 2. Any of the way. Next one, solution. LCM of 4 and 3 is, next one, minus 3 by 4, 2 by 3. Same way. First, 4 and 3 both also prime numbers. So LCM will be 12. Now to get the 12, minus 3 by 4 should be multiplied with 3 by 3. To get the 12 in the sense, to get the 12 as the denominator. Now we will get minus 9 by 12. Next, minus 2 by 3 should be multiplied with 4 by 4 or minus 4 by 4. Both also 4 by 4 only. Now minus minus will get cancelled. Now we will get minus 8 by 12. One is minus 9 by 12, one is minus 8 by 12. Whenever we are comparing the negative values, I told you already, having more negative is the lesser value. So minus 3 by 12 is having more negative numerator. So automatically that will be the lesser than the minus 2 by 3. Next one, minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is here. Directly we can say which is greater, which is smaller. The greater is always positive. So 1 by 4 is the greater number and minus 1 by 4 is the smaller number. Next one, write the following rational numbers in ascending order. Here children, we are having more than 2 rational numbers. So in a previous method here, as I told you, cross multiplication also you can do. But here we cannot do that. Compulsory we have to take the LCM. Okay, if already having the same denominator, no need to go for the LCM process children. Here the first one we can see that all are having the same denominator. So we can compare the numerators directly. Here your numerators, if you will observe, all negatives. So having more negative is always lesser value. So minus 3 is the lesser than minus 2 and minus 2 is lesser than minus 1. So ascending order means smaller to bigger is, smallest number is minus 3 by 5 minus next minus 2 by 5 minus 1 by 5. Next one, second one, in that only, here if you will observe that we are having different denominators, that is minus 1 by 3, minus 2 by 9, minus 4 by 3. Here we will take the LCM first. 3, 9, 3. If we will take the LCM, 3 ones are, 3 threes are, 3 ones are. Now with the 3 table, ones. So what is our LCM? 3 into 3, 9. Now we have to take, to get the LCM 9 as a denominator, what should be multiplied? First number, minus 1 by 3 into, what should be multiplied with the denominator 3 to get the 9? That is 3. So both numerator and denominator should be multiplied with 3 by 3. Same way here, minus 2 by 9 into, already 9 is there, nothing to be multiplied, only 1 by 1. Here 3 is there, to get the 9, 3. So after multiplication we will get minus 3 by 9, minus 2 by 9, minus 12 by 9. So numerators are what? Minus 3, minus 2, minus 12. Here also negative. Again we have to follow the same. Having a more negative is lesser value. So which is the most least thing is minus 4 by 3. That is the smallest number. Next one, which is the next number, means minus 3. Because having more negative is lesser value. So the next number is minus 1 by 3. The next is minus 2 by 9. Okay. Next one is arithmetic operations on rational numbers. First one is addition. What are the arithmetic operations, basic arithmetic operations for? That is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. This and all you already learnt in the fractions children. Almost all in the same way we are going to do in this rational numbers also. The first one is addition. Whenever we are doing addition children, the denominator should be same. If it is not same, then we have to change the denominators by taking the LCM. We have to change. I told you know how to change the denominators by taking the LCM just now in the comparison. So same way we have to change the denominators. Then we have to add the numerators. Okay, here if you'll see the first example, 2 by 9 plus 3 by 9. Here we can observe the denominator is same, but and so we can add the numerators. Please observe that denominators are not adding. Only we are checking whether it is same or not. If it is same, we will add the numerators. If we will not same, we will equalize the denominators by taking the LCM. Then also we will add only the numerators. Denominators should not be added. It will carry forward like that only. Okay. See here, same. If we are having the different denominators, here we can observe the example. Here we are having the different denominators 7 by 6 and 2 by 9. So that case what we have to do, first we have to equalize the denominators. 7 by 6 and 2 by 9. The LCM of 6 and 9 is 18. So we have to first equalize 7 by 6. To get the 18 as the denominator should be multiplied with 3 by 3. So we will get 21 by 18 plus, to get the 18 as the denominator should be multiplied with 2 by 2. So we will get 4 by 18. Now the denominator will be same for the result also. Numerators only we will add 21 by 4. 21 plus 4 we will get 25 is the numerator. Okay. Next one, subtraction. Also the same like addition only. Only the thing is changing the sign of the next number. For example, if I am having 5 by 3 minus 4 by 3 or else minus 4 by 3. Just change. Minus of minus will get plus. Or else if it is there plus, then plus of minus minus. Taking the additive inverse of the rational numbers come after the sign. Then we will follow same method in addition only. If we are having the same denominators, then we can add or subtract the numerators based on the result. If we are having the different denominators, take LCM and first equalize the denominator, then we can add or subtract the numerators. Okay. Only the extra step, take the additive inverse of the subtrahend which we are going to subtract. No, for that we have to take the additive inverse. If it is a plus, we will take as a minus. If it is a minus, we will take as a plus. Next, multiplication of a rational numbers. This is very easy, children. No need to see the denominator, no need to take the LCM, nothing. Only the thing is whenever we are multiplying, we will multiply numerator 1, numerator 2, how many it is there, we will multiply and go 1 by 1, numerator 1 into numerator 2 into numerator 3 into numerator 4 and so on. In by denominator, here we are going to divide, means multiply denominators also. In the addition we will not add the denominators, no, only common denominator we will carry forward like that only. But in the multiplication we should add denominators also. That is denominator 1 into denominator 2 into denominator 3 into, like that it will keep on going. That is product of numerators by product of denominators. First one, multiply 3 by 8 into minus 9 by 11. If we'll see here, first multiply first both the numerators, that is 3 by 3 into minus 9 by 8 into 11. Answer is 3 9s are 27 by 8 11s are 88. If you'll see here negative, it is there for minus 9. So the negative will get in the answer, that is minus 27 by 88. Okay. Next one, division. Division is one more extra step with the multiplication. That is nothing but multiplicative inverse. Okay, we will take the reciprocal of the divisor and we will follow as it is with the multiplication. Okay, here if you will see the example, see 11 by 12 divided by 7 by 4. Okay, so first the fraction dividend we will take like that only. Then the division symbol we will make it as a multiplication and we will take 7 by 4, the divisor reciprocal, that is 7 by 4 will be changed as 4 by 7. If it is there 1 here in the divisor, 1 reciprocal always 1 only. Okay. So we will take the reciprocal of 7 by 4, that is 4 by 7. Now we will get, usually children, here if you will see, normally 11 into 4 by 12 into 7. Then we will multiply and we will write. But before that, if you will observe children, here we can do some cancellation. Here 4 and 12 is having the common factor 4. So we can cancel 4 ones are 4 threes are. That is, the numerator the remaining is 11 and the denominator the remaining is 7 into 3 21. Even before multiplication also we can cancel in a cross way. 4 ones are 4 threes are. But always check that one number should be in the numerator, one number should be in the denominator. One number should be in the numerator, one number should be in the denominator. Okay, then we will get 11 by 21. This way of cross multiplication is called, this way of cancelling the cross way is called as a cross cancellation. Even you can do in this way also. Okay, next one, exercise 9.2. We will check. First one, find the sum. First me. Find the sum. First, 5 by 4 plus minus 11 by 4. Here if you will observe, both the denominators are same. So we can add or subtract the numerators, no? So 4 and numerators are plus 5 plus minus 11. So automatically plus and minus will become minus. So minus 11. So we will get 5 minus 11 by 4. That is 5 minus 11 means plus 5 minus 11 children. Both are having different sign. We cannot add. We have to subtract smaller from the bigger. We will get minus 6. 11 minus 5, 6 and bigger number sign is minus. So minus 6 by 5. 6 by 4. And we can make it as little simple way, no? By cancelling with the 2. 2 3s are 2 2s are. So the answer is minus 3 by 2. Next one, 5 by 3, 3 by 5. But here we are not having the common denominator. So if you are not having common denominator, what we have to do? First convert it into common denominator by taking the LCM. 3 and 5, the LCM is 15. So 5 by 3 and 3 by 5. So 15 is the LCM. Why? Because no need to go for the LCM process also. 5 and 3 are prime. We can multiply and take the LCM. To get the 15, 5 by 3 should be multiplied with 5 by 5. To get the 15, 3 by 5 should be multiplied with 3 by 3. After multiplication, we will get 25 by 15, 9 by 15. This and all process you know already. Now, we are having the fractions which is having same denominator. So, we can add the numerators, no? So, if we'll add, the denominator will carry forward like that only 15. And the numerators, if we'll add 25 plus 9, that is 34 by 15. Next one, minus 2 by 3 plus 0. Minus 2 by 3 plus 0. Children, rational numbers or natural numbers or integers or any number. If you will add 0 for the number, you will get the same number. So, here also minus 2 by 3 plus 0. Always the same number we can take directly. If procedure we will take 0 by anything 0. So 0 by 3 having the same denominator, add the numerators, we will get the same. Instead of this, any number added by 0 you will get the same number. Any number added by 0 will get the same number. So in that way we will write directly minus 2 by 3. Next one, minus 8 by 19 plus minus 2 by 57. Here if you will see, both the denominators are different and little long. So take the LCM. 19, 57. So it both will go in 19 table. 19 ones are, 19 threes are. Next 3 table, 3 ones are, ones are. So the LCM is 19 threes are 57. So to get the 57, minus 8 by 19 can be multiplied with 3 by 3. So we will get minus 24 by 57. Already here denominator 57. So to get the 57, 1 is enough to multiply. So minus 2 by 57. Now we are having both the fractions which is having same denominator. We can add the numerators. Numerators are minus 24, minus 2. Both also negative. We can add. We will get minus 24 minus 2 minus 26 by 57. Next one, subtraction children. That is 7 by 24 minus 17 by 36. So 7 by 24 plus additive inverse of 7 by 17 by 36, that is minus of 17 by 36. Same addition like that only. First we will take LCM of 24 and 36. 24 and 36, the LCM with the two table. 2 12s are 2 1s are 2 8s are. Again with the 2 table, 2 6s are 2 9s are. Again with the 3 table, 3 2s are 3 3s are. Again with the 2 table, 1s 3 as it is. Because 3 will not go in a table. No, 2 table. So now 3 1s 1s. So what is the LCM? 2 into 2 4, 4 into 3 12. 12 2s are 24, 24 3s are 72. Okay, so the LCM process after seeing, we got the LCM of 24 and 36 is 72. Now to get the 76, 24 should be multiplied with what? Means 3. So 7 by 24 into 3 by 3 is equals to 7 3s are 21 by 24 3s are 72. One more number. Minus 17 by 36 into 2 by 2, we will get minus 17 2s are minus 34 by 36 2s are 72. Now we are having both the denominators are same. So we can add the numerators. So 72 is the denominator. Numerators 21 minus 34, that is equals to minus 13 by 21 minus 34. One is positive, one is negative. So if we'll do the subtraction, we'll get minus 13 by 72. Okay. Next one, minus 6 by 13 minus 7 by 15 is nothing but minus 6 by 13 plus additive inverse of minus 7 by 15 is plus 7 by 15. So this is the answer, minus 6 by 13 plus 7 by 15. Again take the LCM of 13 and 15. Both also not having any common factor. 13 and 15. 13 is a prime number, 15 and 13 no common factor. So we can take the LCM by multiplying both 13 into 15, that is 195. And this fraction we will multiply with this denominator. This fraction will multiply with this denominator. So if we will multiply like that, minus 6 by 13 into 15 by 15 minus 7 by 15, plus 7 by 15 into 13 by 13. So we will get minus 90 by 195, 91 by 195. If we are having same denominators, we can add the numerators. If we will add the numerators, we will get minus 90 plus 91 by 195. That is 1 by, both 1 is positive, 1 is negative. We have to subtract. We will get plus 1 by 195. Next one, find the product, which is very easy children. Product, and I will feel it will be easy because multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. Write in the numerator place, write in the denominator place. That's it. So first 9 by 2 into minus 7 by 4. Here minus is there overall, so we will get minus for the result. Now multiply the numerators, 9 into 7. By multiply the denominators, 2 into 4. Is there any cancellation? Nothing. So 9 7s are 63 by 2 4s are 8 over. Next one, 3 by 10 into minus 9. So here again same way, first 3 by 10. Here 9 minus 9, we can write minus 9 by 1. So again multiply the numerator, 3 into minus 9, multiply the denominator, 10 into 1. So minus 27 by 10. Same way, minus 6 by 5 into 9 by 11. Same, multiply the numerator, minus 6 into 9 by 5 into 11. That is minus 54 by 55. Next one, find the value of here divisions. Whenever we are doing divisions, we have to take care of the changing of the sign, division into multiplication, reciprocal of the divisor. So minus 4 will be like that only, and division we will make it as multiplication, and 2 by 3 we have to take reciprocal 3 by 2. Now nothing is there, no denominator, I'll take 1. Now again we are having multiplication form only. So what we can do? Multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. So here we'll get minus 4 into 3 by 1 into 2. Here we can do cancellation with the 2, that is 2 ones are 2 twos are. So remaining in the numerator minus 2 into 3, that is minus 6. In the new denominator nothing is there, 1 into 1, 1 only. So no need to keep 1 in the denominator, no. So we can write minus 6 as the answer. Next one, minus 3 by 5 divided by 2. So nothing is there means we will take 2 by 1. So minus 3 by 5, the division we will make as a multiplication, and 2 by 1 will become 1 by 2. Now again same, multiply the numerators, we will get minus 3 into 1, that is minus 3, and multiply the new denominators, 5 into 1 we should get, reciprocal, minus 3 into 1 3, 5 into 2 10, so minus 3 by 10. Next one, minus 4 by 5 divided by minus 3. Same way here, minus 4 by 5 division I will make it as a multiplication, minus 3 by 1 is minus 3 we will take as minus 3 by 1, reciprocal will be 1 by minus 3. So multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. Here we can cancel minus and minus, 4 ones are 4, by 5 3s are 15 is the answer. Next one, here is your practice time, children. Please do the practice. You will be having a 2 weeks time, one video to one video. So I hope each and everyone will submit the homework. If you want, you can split the homework into 2 parts. One part you can submit on one Thursday, one more part you can submit on another Thursday, but submission is compulsory. Thank you, children. Keep learning. Lakshmi Aravinda.